Hey guys, so excited to tell you and send this video out because we are getting together again on this Sunday, June 14th, and just wanted to describe to you, I can't tell you in detail, not that it's some big surprise or anything like that, but I can't describe it to you all because I don't want to try to manipulate what God is going to do, but I can tell you that from kind of this point on, we've been able to really hit the restart button. I used that term a long time ago, but we're going to hit the restart button here with our worship service, and so we're gonna have purpose behind, you know, everything, and maybe refocus that purpose because I think that every time that we gather, we have a specific purpose, but you know, on Sunday morning, our Sunday morning gathering is about it's about worship, and so we're gonna get back to the heart of that. We're gonna focus on that, and we're gonna be about the worship that God deserves, and that He is worthy, and that He is due. And so this Sunday, I just want to let you know, as you're coming and gathering with us on this Sunday, that the structure of our service is going to be, it's going to be different. There's going to be some things that we're going to ask you to participate in. Those of you who have gone to the other end of the spectrum right now and are thinking, oh man, this is going to get, you know, weird and out there and charismatic and, you know, all these things. It's not like that, okay? It's not like that. We're just restructuring some things, and we're going to try to refocus our worship to the God that created us and to the Jesus King that saved us. And so hopefully I want to give you this, at least I'll give you this much, that your time that you worship on Sunday is hopefully a response to what God has been doing in your life and speaking to you all week long. And so I have this vision, and I hope God far exceeds this vision of what our worship is like when we gather, because we have almost 3 months of pent up worship that we can give to God this Sunday. And I just look forward to seeing you again. I look forward to worshiping with you. I hope that you have been learning how to worship in your homes, because that is something that's so important, is that you are able to worship in private first, and then you bring that to public. It's not for anybody there. It's not for me. It's not for any of the neighbors, the people that you will sit next to. It's not for anybody that we will gather. But our worship is, we gather corporately, you know, so that we can be obedient to the Lord, because He says, do not forsake the gathering. But we also gather because we draw encouragement from that. And so there's going to be some things that I'm going to ask you to do. There's going to, you know, like one of the things is our offertory and our fellowship time is going to be a little different. And in that time, we're going to give you time to actually talk to people in that fellowship time. And hopefully you can be praying with them in that fellowship time too. You know, instead of going with the, hey, how you doing, shaking hands, oh, doing good, oh, good to see you, on to the next person. It'll give us some time to be able to actually have a conversation with people and really get below the surface of, yeah, I'm fine, and then we can pray with that person. We can find out what's going on, you know, in their life, you know, and just be able to invest in each other through prayer. That's going to be one focus of our worship, is more prayer. Because the first century church, we see that they were devoted to prayer, and God was doing powerful things. And I think that is a fault of ours, is that we are probably not devoted to prayer enough. And so that's going to be something that we're going to focus on, and be devoted to prayer. We're going to be focused on worshiping our Lord, and we're going to give Him what He deserves, and we're gonna try to make sure that every time we gather for worship on a Sunday morning, that God looks at that and is having a good time in the worship that we're giving Him. So this Sunday, June 14th, I'm looking so forward to seeing you. I hope your expectations for worship and what you have to bring, because that is your worship. Bring something, okay? I don't mean like a super soaker. I'm not asking for money. You know, I'm not you know, you're not bringing a suit and tie, you know, like it's not about things like that. Bring your heart, okay? Because that's what God really is after, is your heart. And when he has your heart, there are other things that you will bring as well. Not talking about things that you can actually see and touch, but bring something to God. Bring him your worship on Sunday. And man, let's just get after worshiping the God that created us. So, I'll see you Sunday.